What's up, everybody? RedWolfVion here with viewer match replay today, submitted by RDMTerris. By say Tetris. Already, you're rolling Delta Gundam. You have 4 generals, 1 support. Let's see if they changed. You got a Regez Custom, Camphor, Jesta, and you, Delta Gundam. Already, you guys are kind of hyped to jump into it, so I'm kind of hyped to jump into it with y'all. Hopefully, you'll have a good match. Alright, so I already will say that Delta Gundam is a very, very strong support. I absolutely love Delta Gundam. Of course, you know, when you get to a certain HP percentage, your beam resistance tanks, but I really, really, really enjoy Delta Gundam. If you manage to pull it, I strongly suggesting it at natural level 1 being 600, very good 600 suit. As a support. Alright, jumping in here, let's see, everyone's a good game, nice to meet you, let's have some fun, all this stuff. Okay, so again, it's 4 general, 1 support. You guys are lacking a raid, but that's not your problem right now. Unless they magically have a lot of different... Oh, there we go. So with this suit, it's definitely something where you can, you know, do your main, rotate, do a lot of things. And it looks like here you might be just tapping your cycle button rather than using the shortcut, which, I mean, some people tap rather than use, depending on what it is, but sometimes I find that shortcuts feel a little bit quicker, or you're so quick I can't even see it pop up, you know. Alright, let's see, you're over here with 2 homies, you got 2 and 3 over here. Now, you know, part of me's like, just transform right here, just do it, just transform, just do it. What's the worst thing that could happen? There you go. Good stagger. Good stagger. Yeah, see. Go for the legs. Oh, very nice focus from you 3. Very nice focus. I feel bad for that guy. Yeah, that was a really clean engage. Very clean engage. Yeah, that downtime is when you switch from your saber. Well, you probably learned by now, but it's the downtime is wild because it can change a lot of things here. Yeah, use them Vulcans. There you go. Oh, back up, back up. So I know it was really hard. I would try actually tackling his body instead of just tackling for the safety. Because at this point you relied on number 2, which in some cases they may have been able to stun to help, but in that case it was just you guys are being overran. Yeah. Alright, so 1, 2, and 3. They're up. Their HP is looking pretty good. You're probably going to drop at C and loop around. You can call support fire. Now you can call the closest person to your allies or the person furthest back. Number 2. See what number 2 is? Probably should have scared number 2, number 1. Either way, you'll scare somebody, even if they're fighting your allies. Okay, so good call. You're able to get in your suit. Seek Xeon. That's right. Pop him. Ooh, you just saved someone's life. That BST was charging, baby. Yeah, that was a BST. He was charging. Ooh, he wanted someone's legs. He wanted someone's whole career. Alright, so they're facing away, so I would say capitalize right here. Oh, dang. Oh no! And that's the only thing with Delta, is like when you run into the situation, some suits that you can or can't dash cancel out of melee, so be very mindful of that, y'all. There you go. Good job, good job. Alright, look at y'all. He don't know what he's doing. He's just running around. This dude's scared. He's skirked. He's skirked for his life. Ooh, 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 bruh. Oh no. Get him. Get him. Save number one. Good job. The Vulcan's coming clutch sometimes. Oh, is that dude charging? No, I'm not even mad at that tackle. That was a good tackle. It was just you know, a bad angle to tackle that. All right. So right here, you definitely could have gone in with your melee to downswing him, pop him as soon as he gets on vuln, pop him. Yeah, there you go. Side swipe. Hey, look at you using all your weapons. Of course, without anti-blast stabilizer, be very mindful running past enemies that explode, because they'll definitely knock you on your butt. Alright, so let's see. Oop, you can go to save number one. Oop, oop, get him. Oh no. At this point, you just gotta YOLO it. YOLO it. Pop somebody. Pop him. You can transform, so don't forget that when your legs are broken and you transform, I mean, you're still gonna have some problems, but yeah, that's a tool a lot of people should remember they have to help them traverse the map or get in or out of situations. See how it's calm right now? You should probably go to D and repair your legs just a little bit. There you go. Get them legs repaired, buddy. Alright, you guys are in the lead, but with a little under 2 minutes, you have to be very, very careful because all it takes is one oof, and the enemy team will definitely have a comeback. They all they need is like maybe 4 kills to secure their lead. Oh no, that's not good. And so this is another thing. It's very risky pushing enemy base, and it's very risky pushing a beacon that's just like a fresh beacon, because someone's going to spawn a suit, right? So you're definitely going to be fighting someone here. Oh man, I'm surprised he didn't go for the downswing, or did he? And you just got lucky. I don't know. Also, was that that was your second death? Okay, that was actually a pretty good light. Oh, do they have friendly fire? I could have sworn that Jester was clocking his own ally. I'm positive I saw that, which sucks. Yep, go ahead and scare him, but let him bring it to him. Alright, so right here is, ooh, I don't know. You guys gotta be very, very careful. Like, this would be a good time to transform when you're dropping right there. Do this, yep, do what this guy has to do. Yeah, good job, good job. Hey, good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Good job, good job, good job. Good work. GG's to everybody. Very nice. 103k damage, very good. Top damage, top assist, and top individual score. Very nice, very nice. Hey, look at you. Go ahead and get on up. There you go. Nice big old chunk. I miss getting chunks that big and rated. Ugh. Oh, so bad. Oh. Hey, someone praised you. Nicely done, y'all. Alright, so let's look. You got 103k here. Yep, 2 high scores. Congratulations. 7 confirmed kills, 2 deaths. Really good. Very high persist score all around. That was actually really good. Let's see. Did you get any items here? Did you get a box or something? I feel like if you come in first, second, or third, you should get like a boost to it all. Alright. So, you already know. As always, thank you for submitting your video. It means a lot, Terris. So we're going to jump into some of this stuff, alright? So out the gate, you guys taking 4-1. It's always a little risky, but hey, you guys get it to work, right? So I won't worry about that too much, you know. As the volume goes up and down, this engage was really like, it was very clean. But I'm gonna say something I noticed, and I hope by the time you watch this video, you realize that using shortcuts helps when you have more than, you know, like 2 or 3 weapons. Because I feel there was times where you're fighting where you staggered and you had to cycle through your saber to get to a different weapon. And an important part when playing like a support such as this, knowing a rotation. I'm not saying there's only one, but getting your rotation down and getting used to being able to swap on the fly. I didn't see you transform, like, I don't think hardly in that match. This suit allows you to transform to kind of get to point A to point B. Now, I'm not going to say you have to transform. I'm like, there are situations where you probably could have gotten somewhere quicker. Like here, if you would have transformed right here, you would have gotten over here a lot quicker and you would have gone in with the shot, right? So please keep that in mind when you're running Delta, because you're not even boosting up until this point. You just do a jog. So make sure you make sure to keep an eye on your gauge and practice boosting around and timing it so you can get around the battlefield a lot quicker. I would say that's something that would definitely help your basic gameplay, especially with like some of the Delta Gundam. This is another good example right here where I was saying you come in, you pop somebody, you go, like, you could tell you cycle through, like, unless you're trying to bait them out, that's something to be very mindful of. That was a really good tackle here in swapping to the Vulcan. It's a good choice, but with all your other guns up, I wouldn't use my Vulcan first unless they're very low, my guns are reloading, and I have to do something very, very, very quick. Like right here, you were trying to get the Vulcan shot off right here, but unfortunately, you just got bullied and staggered to death. Good call out on the fire. Now, here's just one thing some people don't realize. When your suit is gone, you still have to wait. Yo, don't be scared to take a second or two to see where everyone's at. I feel like you saw this and you just clicked them. You might have saw everyone pay attention. I was like, okay, here's 1, 2, 3, 4 is probably gone. So this guy, if he's a sniper, he's probably trying to keep some ground, or he's doing something sus, right? So if he's getting a shot on 1 or waiting, you already know, then all right, 1 needs to move, or you can do it here and scare a sniper, or this guy, whatever they're doing. This guy was in the triangle formation, so I wasn't even worried putting it on him, but one of these 3 is a good call, so nonetheless, good call. When you got your suit back, I think it was very important to notice right here, this was a really good opportunity. You hit him with your beam rifle. At this point, you should have swapped to your other rifle, your cannon, or this rifle, a lot quicker and pop him. Because once you stagger second, if he doesn't roll, you're going to punish him. And that's the name of the game with a suit like this. If you have access to 2 staggers, you can punish people, especially with that. And it sucks, because right there, this is another part. I think it's just bad luck. Because you know exactly what you're going for, right? Because you shoot, but the beam that you shoot, so there's a whole nother discussion to be had, because some guns in this game, although the reticle's in the middle of the screen, it doesn't shoot from the middle of your suit. It like kind of shoots almost at an angle. That's why you missed this shot. It was like just poor luck here, because right here, let's see if we can do this. So you had him in the reticle, but your double beam gun shoots like kind of at an angle, an arch angle, and so that's why you missed this shot. And it really sucks that that's a thing in GBO too, but that's something I've seen happen time and time again, because you know exactly what you were doing. You know exactly what you're doing, and it sucks that the shot missed. But here's what you should have done. You miss, swap to your regular beam gun, and I think you kind of hesitated on the draw there. And if you had probably boosted a little bit more, you would have been there a lot quicker. Because again, look, you're not boosting that much in this fight, right? Because you're still walking. So you want to get used to boosting around and dash canceling out of your things. And again, top of my head, I don't remember. I think Delta Gundam has it. So the skill, again, I forget. A skill where you can, like, you know, dash out of melee and stuff. But either way, pretty clean mop up here. I think swapping to the beam rifle, trying to finish this guy off, was smart. I don't think you probably had to swap off here because you had 20 out of 24. You shot it once and then you swap to the Vulcan. Your beam rifle quickly would have melted this dude faster than your Vulcan, but this guy also gets cleaned up and makes easy work for your team because they look like they were just kind of confused. Alright, so the skirmish in the middle, looking back at it now, helping your homeboy, it wasn't bad, but again, you're using Vulcans over other stuff, and Vulcans are good. It's good to train your stuff using Vulcans, but I would not say use Vulcans over any other your loaded weapons, you know? Vulcans generally, at least in this situation, you have access to 2 stuns, and even you have combo controller level 1 with this suit. So if you see a stagger and you see an opportunity, that right there, you probably should just turn right a little more. An opportunity, you could go in and put in work as long as you're not attacking an ally. Like right here, boom, 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 boom. He so you could have gone in, meleeed him, neutral, side, or melee down, and that would have avoided number 1 from having to tackle. And I think he dies here, but even there, like that, if you were to run up on this guy and like hit tackle, he'd be fine. But yeah, eventually he dies right there, so it's not too bad. Number 1 is still low. You probably could have saved number 1 a little bit more HP, even with the counter. But I mean, all is all. Alright, so this next part was very interesting because here you stagger somebody, you get your beam save, but you get popped in the back, which it was just like looking at it now, like I honestly didn't pay attention, but there's a guy closing in on you guys, and generally if someone's closing in on you on the map, just be scared. With your legs destroyed, keep in mind that you can still transform. Just know whenever you land, you're gonna legs overloaded, which I absolutely hate. Bane of my existence, playing a lot of suits. Seeing your homie over here kind of doing his thing, and you're low on HP, I think at this point, this is why I was like, yo, you should probably go repair your legs, because otherwise this is going to mess you up. 2 of your boys are fighting. Well, 2 of your enemies are fighting one of your boys, and they're going to go help. At this point, you probably should have just came around here by that tank and healed up. Because with your right side exposed like that, even though you have a DNC, they could have just ran up, got a line of sight, and just popped you right here. So you want to make sure you be able to see them on the radar. So you should probably... oh wait, yeah. So no, you're right. My bad, I got disoriented. So you're facing their base so you can see if anyone runs up, or you can hear anyone run up, which is all in all really good. This part, I'd say again, be very careful whenever you run in on a free spawn, a new spawn point. And the thing that happened here is you ran up on this dude. He had full HP. You missed your shot. He did not miss his. He didn't downswing, oddly enough. I'm pretty sure that wasn't a downswing. Right there, you probably should have tackled, because you would have been able to tackle, swap to your melee, or at least swap to your melee, then tackle, not take damage, and maybe downswing. Because again, you have melee combo control level 2. Now, here's the part I was talking about earlier. I was confused. I was like this guy right here, that camphor, like, was that the camphor and Jester, right? Okay, no, that was a Jester and camphor. My bad. I was just like, well, that boy was getting his clock clean, bruh. Alright, so all in all, this part right here, that support fire was, I think, was well used, because as they're running up towards their allies, they're going to drop. They're going to one of them. Okay, let's do this. All right, so picking it here, if these 3 decide to funnel in together and go here, there is a chance that you're going to hit one, because this marker is going to drop anywhere over here. Just seeing how they move, you see at number 5, it's probably going to go up and around, but hey, take your chance. Just don't try to hit your allies. So that was a pretty good drop. Fighting this raid and was this general over here, I give you props using, again, you're using your Vulcans. I feel as if you're just cycling through your weapons, using them as they come up instead of using them based on situation. So I'll say just make sure to continue to play the suit, get used to it some more, and use those shortcuts so that way you can maximize your selection based on the situation, rather than having to tap like R1 3 or 2 times to get back to the weapon. make sure you check your shortcut so you only hit the whole R1, hit circle, hold R1, hit triangle, or whatever. It'll help you so much more. Very good foundation basics here. That's only going to help you that much more. So really dope. Terris, thank you so much for submitting the video. This was really, really fun. As always, I really enjoy doing this. If any of you guys watching are interested in, submitting a clip for, if it's fun, funny, if you want commentary, feedback, make sure to just check the information description below, and I will get to it as soon as I can. But until then, everybody, as always, stay out of trouble. Take care of yourself. Until next time, nothing but love. Peace.